Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2024 for the last episode of Season 2 of REMBE Pro Cycling Team Sauerland, brought to you by REMBE Pro Cycling. Let's start off with the most important part of today's episode, the promotion game. We want to promote from a Continental 3rd Division team to a Pro Conti team, 2nd Division. Basically, this ranking is based on the team strength after transfers. And as a consequence, the first 18 teams, the strongest 18 teams, will be World Tour teams next season. For example, Israel and Lotto are currently projected to become a World Tour team in 2026. But obviously, we are not even close to becoming a World Tour team, so we're not in these top 18 teams. Our goal is to be one of the top 35, because the first 35 teams become a pro team next season. Right now, we are settled 25th, so we are projected to be a pro team next season, but we have finished our transfers. All these other teams are still figuring that out, so this ranking will still evolve throughout today's episode, and hopefully by the end of the episode we will still be in the top 35. Anyway, besides that ranking, we've also got some racing to finish off this season. Deutchland Tour, 5-day stage race, and the Sparkassen Munsterland Giro, a bit of a one-day classic, so not too much racing, but still fun. And of course, our next race, the Deutschland Tour, has a top 5 sponsor objective, so we're gonna finish in the top 5 of the general classification. And honestly, having looked at the parkour of this race, I think it's possible, starting off with a sprint stage, then a versatile sprint finish, 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 so a lot of sprint finishes. Now, of course, Emil Herzog is not a World Tour sprinter, but he's a versatile sprinter, so the parkour fits him. But hey, the main problem is the competition. Pascal Ackermann, Edward Thun, Simone Consoni, Elia Viviani, proper World Tour riders, so we're gonna have to beat them. And sure, stage 1 looks like a generic sprint, but there's also 3 intermediate sprints with 3, 2, 1 bonus seconds, so maybe I'll go in the breakaway to have a rider get closer in GC through those bonus seconds. I think I'll go in the break with Herzog on day 1. Why not? Because on paper, Rotman with a +2 is our sprinter at the finish, so I think getting bonus seconds with Herzog would be very welcome. Quite surprised at how easily that breakaway formed. Herzog together with Ingebrigtsen, a 1500 meter runner. Actually, this Ingebrigtsen fella, 69 sprint, he could actually beat me here, so let's make sure I take his wheel at 1.8k to go. Sitting in his wheel with Herzog as we speak. Come on, we gotta beat him, we gotta beat him. 1.3, 1.2, 1.1, Herzog out of the wheel. Ingebrigtsen tries to come on the right side of the road. Herzog will beat him, Herzog will beat him. I can't call that. I've got no clue who won that. Hopefully it shows up on the right top after Van Lerberger goes. Yes, we won that. Herzog took it. We're about to go towards the next intermediate. Peloton is about to catch up as well, so we gotta watch out that the peloton doesn't beat us here. I'm gonna go early. Oh, Van Lerberger comes past. We gotta beat him. Come on, Herzog. Come on, Herzog. Top 3, top 3. No, we're not gonna get anything. Oh, that is painful. 4.5 kilometers towards the next intermediate sprint. I'm gonna attack with Herzog if I can actually get through. On the right, maybe. There we go. Herzog attacks for the next intermediate. Ackermann in the wheel. Van Lerberger in the wheel. Why are they doing this? I'm gonna try again out of the draft. Come on. Why would they do this to me? I guess I'm gonna do it in a regular sprint against Van Lerberger then. Here we go. It's a bit uphill, so I'm just gonna stay in the wheel. But nah, not getting a top 3 here. Why are all these sprinters so eager for the bonus? Well, the answer is simple. They're trying to do the same thing as I'm doing, but I'm just trying to do it from the breakaway. On to the final 6 kilometers of today's stage. Wilkes is pacing at the front, so he's going to be taken over by Nihus right now. Hannes out of the way, my friend. There we go. Don't drop too far. Nihus, keep it up. Energy shells. Oh, this is not fast enough. This is not fast enough. Bores might be able to take over already. The rest of my sprint range just disappeared. This is not going well. Bores, come on. Take over right now. Appelbaum is back. Perfect. Bores can sprint. Appelbaum can sprint pretty soon as well right now out of this corner. Rotman's blocked in. Let's go anyway. There we go. Rotman versus Consoni versus Krieger and so forth. Come on, move up on the left. No, we're just not fast enough. We have the energy, but these guys are just faster. Consoni wins ahead of Ackermann and Van Lerberger. An 8th place for Rotman, nothing fantastic, but pretty okay. And in GC we are now 5th because of the bonus seconds in the breakaway with Herzog, and 10th with Rotman. Stage 2 looks like a versatile sprint, but for some reason Dylan Teuns is the favorite. I wouldn't say that if I look at the parkour. I'd actually say Herzog probably has a better chance than Teuns. Ooh, +3 on Nihus, +2 on Appelbaum, +2 on Herzog. I'd like to try and go in the break with Nihus right now. There we go. In the wheel of Sandstad. just for those bonus seconds here, just in case it becomes valuable. We're about to arrive at the first intermediate, but to be honest, in hindsight, Nihus was not the perfect candidate for this. His sprint stats are negative, 62 only, and there's this guy, Sandstad, 69 sprint, 72 acceleration, who's gonna absolutely destroy me, so let's see how this goes. From his wheel, we're gonna try and go right now at 1.12. Actually, he's not sprinting, or at least he's sprinting late to the point that I might be able to compete. I think we get second there with 2 seconds, so that adventure was worth it. But now I will drop back to the peloton because Nihus is valuable for the sprint train. With about 25k to go, I've decided to take control of the race because we've got 2 climbs coming. The first is a KOM point, fair. Then there's a sprint with 13k to go. Then that same climb, but no KOM point on top, a sprint on top. So that is odd. It tops with about 10k, 8k to go roughly, so oh, this is a mess of a last 15 kilometers. Let's see how this goes. I want to try and thin out the pack a little bit, so I'm going pretty fast with Rotman on this climb. He's not exactly a climbing prodigy, but if he can use his energy wisely, we might be able to split something in the peloton over the top here. There we go. And down to 85. I bet that did nothing to the peloton. Yeah, nothing happened. So many twisty corners. Ackerman sprinting for his next IS. I'm not, because I'm trying to save my energy for the climby one. Maybe I can take some seconds there. Actually, I get second and third here with random riders. I could have taken that with Herzog pretty easily. But now I'll try and hammer that climb, and hopefully a rider like Ackerman gets in trouble. We gotta smash this. We gotta smash this. Nihus can take over. Oh, wrong rider. Bores on 99. No, Nihus on 99. There we go. And hopefully that brings us to the front. Burns, get out of here, my friend. Don't take these seconds away from me. Actually, I just didn't sprint with Herzog, so that's a bit of an amateur mistake. Anyway, let's keep going on 85 over the top. Wilkes can protect Nihus. There we go. Group is 118 people, so still a lot. 6 kilometers to go. Let's bring it to 95 with Nihus. I'll take over with Bores right now. Forgot the energy shells on everybody, as always. And Nihus and Wilkes can stop. 99 Bores, slightly descending. Appelbaum can take over, not yet at all. Last 3 kilometers, Bores is ready to launch a sprint. Not yet, not yet. Waddle up on the left side, Bores can go. Appelbaum is ready, behind this corner right now. Herzog in the wheel, get to the front, Appelbaum, get to the front. 1.4k to go. Herzog can launch pretty soon right now. From the wheel of Tarling, Consonni on the right, waddle up, Herzog, come on Herzog. No podium, no bonus seconds. Damn it! Consonni wins again! Okay, because of the bonus seconds, Nihus is now 16 GC, Herzog is now 8th, Wilkes is now 10th, Bores is now 12th. I don't know how to get in the top 5 though. I need to find a way to get even more bonus seconds, I guess. Once again, Dylan turns the favorite on a similar stage on day 3, but once again, bonus second sprints are everywhere. Even with, what the hell, with 2 kilometers to go, there's a bonus second sprint. That's crazy. Julian Bores, buddy, today's your day in the breakaway together with Lip. We want these bonus seconds after 77 kilometers with you, my friend. Okay, 2 kilometers to go. I'm in the wheel of Lip right here, who has the best sprint in the group. Well, except for Bores, so I should be able to take this. 1.1k to go, going a bit early. Laha, that was a slow response. I think I've got this. I think I've got this. Bores takes it. With 45k to go, Bores is still in the 3-man breakaway. Lip has dropped. I reckon with 2 minutes advantage, we might make it to the next IS, to be honest. I thought these other 2 guys were on their limit because they stayed in my wheel, but they're now attacking me for the damn KOM points. Come on, guys. Why you do this? Well, obviously, I won't relay with you guys anymore. 2.7 kilometers towards the next IS. It's right there in front of us. 2.5 kilometers, 2.3. Come on. Actually, that might not be it in front of us. 2k to go. Beck is going. Heibig follows, and I'm gonna launch from the wheel right now with Bores. There we go. Come on, Julian. Come on, Julian. Get these guys. Get these guys. I lost that. Jesus Christ. Bores can wait on the peloton. Meanwhile, Rotman is bringing the guys to the front in the peloton. There we go. Now it's important that Bores does stay in the peloton for the rest of the stage, because otherwise getting those bonus seconds was pretty useless. So let's put him next to Waddle Up for now. Rotman, keep going, my friend. Make the climb a little bit harder. There we go. Breakaway guys caught. This means that Rotman should be taking the KOM points, and who knows, he might actually take enough to take the jersey over again. Crosses the line. Let's take a look at the points. Actually, we're same points as Jonas Beck. 4 kilometers to go. Attack on the right by Stork. Turns and Silfov on the left. That's because of the intermediate sprint coming up as we speak. 1.5 kilometers towards that. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is such a weird race. Wilkes can take over. He can actually sprint with Wilkes. Why not? There we go. That was dumb. Let's wait. Actually, start sprinting. Nihus, Herzog. Everybody starts sprinting. The finish is right there. Come on, Herzog. Dversnes turns. Herzog. We're gonna podium. We're gonna podium. Herzog is gonna get third in the stage. Such a weird finish. I just had no clue where the actual finish was, where the intermediate sprints were. So confusing. Hey, we got third, so I'm very happy with that result. It was probably because of the shenanigans with the intermediate sprints, but when it comes to GC, we're now 4th and 5th, so 2 riders in the top 5 for now. And with stage 4 coming up, the game still hasn't learned. Dylan Turns is still the favorite for these sprints. A bit of an uphill sprint this time, but once again, let's try it again with Herzog. In the end, we ended up in a 3-man breakaway. Jelte Krijnsen, Nolde and Nihus. What are you doing? You're attacking me, bro. That's not supposed to happen. That wasn't in the script. I was just about to say that I should go for the KOM points because I can still win the KOM jersey with this man Nihus. If I can drop this Nolde guy, I might as well try. There we go. We're almost at the top. 2.9k to go. But Jelte Krijnsen, pretty damn good rider this one. Is he going for the KOM points? He might be. He's not. He is. Damn it. He's going to beat me because I don't have the energy to really sprint against him. So I'm just going to try and get over the top in second here and recover in the descent. There we go. I shouldn't have tried to drop Nolde because I ruined my own energy. Anyway, looking at the points, we're now third. Rotman somehow first. He just passed back for no reason at all. We're 1 point behind with Nihus. Next KOM point incoming. Nolde is back in the wheel. Krijnsen in second wheel. We are in first. 2k to the top. Bit of a descent before it goes back up. Yes, indeed. We gotta watch out for Krijnsen. We can beat him. Come on, we can do this. 1.3k. I'm gonna launch right now in this corner. There we go. Nihus versus Krijnsen. Going all out. Probably a bit too much. We're gonna get beaten here. We're gonna get beaten. We cross second and we're gonna get 2 points. So Nolde crosses the top and we are first with 7 points. But Krijnsen is only 1 point behind. Basically, if he beats me on the next KOM point, we're gonna be equal points. 1 kilometer towards the top. Krijnsen is in first place right now. I'm gonna launch myself on the left side. I don't have much energy. He's gonna destroy me here. Yeah. We get second, so we are equal in points now. But apparently, according to the game, we are first with 9 points, over Krijnsen also with 9 points. So we've got the upper hand, apparently. Next up is the intermediate sprint. On paper, Krijnsen should beat me there as well, but I'm gonna stay in his wheel as long as possible, and hopefully I can outsprint him here. There we go, from the wheel, Nihus. Nah, I'm just so much slower. Oh, almost. I think we lost that still. Can I see that anywhere? I'll hover over this. Yes, we got 2 bonus seconds, but that's still okay. That means Nihus is jumping from 9th to either 6th, 7th or 8th. Equal time as Dversnes and Stijmle. Okay, the last 23k are here. 2 intermediate sprints on slide hills. I'm gonna try and go for them with Herzog leading out with Wilkes, and I'll have a second sprint train for the actual stage for Rotman. So, bit of a mixed bag when it comes to my priorities right now. I'll go 90 with Wilkes as I do want to try to win this intermediate sprint. Come on, Hannes. 95, 99 into the last 2.7 kilometers, 95 maybe, 97, something like that. Herzog perfectly in the wheel. We've got the likes of the Vriend in our wheel as well. Let's start sprinting with Hannes Wilkes. Herzog in the wheel. Come on. 1k to the top, 1k to the top. Herzog can launch right now. Herzog comes past. Wilkes will get second as well. Actually, Nihus will get third. We'll get bonus seconds with everyone. Now Herzog can wait, Wilkes can wait, and let's do that again on the next one. Ooh, we got some attacks before the next one. We've got Schwarzman going, Andersen, etc. Wilkes keep going very, very fast. Come on. I have to go early with Herzog, I think. Let's go 99 with Wilkes right now. Herzog can launch right now to Hemming's wheel. Actually, I'm gonna keep going. Is that stupid? Yes, that's probably stupid. To the wheel of Hemming again. And let's try and get out of his wheel right now. Last 200 meters. Fat, so 1 second, I guess. Actually, this front group keeps going. Last 4.5 kilometers. Herzog recovering. Peloton is back. Peloton is definitely back. But my sprint train is so incredibly blocked in. Let's go. Is that already stupid? Probably. I'm going with Appelbaum to get to the front. There we go, 99 with Boresh. Appelbaum can stop. Herzog in the wheel with Rotman in the wheel. 2k to go. Boresh can start sprinting. Herzog in the wheel. Rotman nowhere to be seen. Herzog can launch right now. Rotman in the wheel. Come on. Let's launch with Rotman. Try to come past Rotman. Try to come past. Top 5, top 6, whatever. Waddle up wins. We've got The likes of Parisini in second. Those guys will take bonus seconds. Hater as well. No, Consoni takes bonus seconds, which is good. I don't know where we are in GC. So 6th in the stage, and I'm terrified to find out we are 3rd in GC on 13 seconds and 5th with Boresh on 17 seconds. Ouch, Nihus and Wilks both lost a boatload of time, so we gotta focus on Herzog and Boresh right now. Okay, now it's time for the final stage of the Deutchland Tour. We've got ourselves in 3rd and 5th with Herzog and Boresh, so those riders need more seconds. If I can send Boresh in the breakaway, that would be ideal to get these bonus seconds on top of the first climb. But next to that, Nihus is leader in the KOM classification, so if I can get him in the break to get this first cat climb, second cat climb, and second cat climb, then on paper we should be able to secure that classification. In other words, it's gonna be a very busy day. Okay, Nihus successfully in the breakaway, but Boresh is in Narnia in the peloton, so this won't work here. Roughly 8k towards the KOM point, so I'm gonna try and save a little bit of energy by sitting towards the back of this group. Jelte Krijnsen is not in this group, nor is he bridging up to the group, so that is good for our jersey chances. This group is pacing really hard, 1.5 kilometers towards the top. Might I win this KOM point? Looks like it's gonna be difficult, because we're actually having trouble moving to the front of the group in the first place. Can I get in the wheel of Pekala? It's still 500 meters to go. I'm so done for. I will not get the points. Hopefully I can beat Metcalfe. No, I can't. 5th. That's still the same points as Krijnsen, so we gain nothing here. Let's try that again at this KOM point, the second one. We've got Fournier in the wheel. Pekala took the points last time, so we got to try and beat him here. 1.5k to the top. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Not too early. Flattens out a little bit there, so I can basically launch right now. Can I get in the wheel? No, I can't. I'm going to try and up my tempo slowly but surely. 99. Come on, Nihus. Try to get past Nihus. Come on, come on, come on. No, I'm going to get last again. Okay, next KOM incoming. 5k towards the top. I'm going to attack already on the right side of the road. Do I have responses? Not directly. Let's try and get a bit of a gap on the others. They're in the wheel. I'm going to sit up and try and recover. Hopefully before the sprint starts. That did not work out. I'm going to try and start pacing soon so I can respond to the person attacking. I think Fournier will go first, so I need to be ready. 1.4 kilometers towards the top. Can I get in the wheel of an attacker who's going? There goes Fournier. Get in the wheel, get in the wheel. Let's try and come past right now. Come on, Nihus. Get a top 3, get a top 3. He's got no sprint. He's got a negative sprint. We've done 3 sprints now and 0 points. This is not okay. Anyway, I'm dropping back to the peloton. There's no point in being in the breakaway in this long valley, and I want to set up a proper lead out on the last 3 climbs. So 30k to go. The REMBE train on the left side of the road on the rails. We've got the likes of Elia Viviani doing a lead out here, I think for Hater as well. Intermediate sprint point coming up for the breakaway, who's still ahead, so I probably should have kept Nihus in here. We're going all out with Rotman because I want to make this race as hard as possible on the next 2 climbs. Here we go, breakaway is caught on the second of those climbs. We've got other teams making the race hard as well, but now we are pacing with Appelbaum. Nihus in the wheel to take over whenever needed, but we're doing quite well so far. People are suffering in our wheels, so hopefully we can drop some of the pure sprinters. Appelbaum is almost done over the top. Can he keep it going, or should I switch to Nihus? I'll switch. Nihus can protect him. There we go. Nihus is actually almost done himself, so that's maybe not ideal. I'll go to 85 on Nihus. There we go. On the next climb, there's an actual intermediate sprint, so I should keep that in mind. Here we go. 7.7k to go. Attack up front. Riley Pickrell. Hannes Wilks is trying to close that down. Intermediate sprint in about 1 kilometer. I'll let the other guys take it, actually. If I can storm towards it, I might be able to take it. Is it worth it? It probably is worth it. 99 over the top with Wilks. Can I take the seconds? Ooh, Boresh. Yes, Boresh takes seconds. That's perfect. Hannes is done for. It's now taking over time for Boresh, but he's also empty. We've basically only really got Herzog for the final sprint. 32 people in this group, so that's a positive. Green jersey behind, apparently. Come on, Boresh. Keep it going, my friend. Ooh, that's an attack. Bajoli turns Guadeloupe. 2 kilometers to go. What? I forgot that the finish was so close. Let's sprint. There we go. Herzog tries to come around. Come on, Herzog. It's downhill. Come on, Herzog. Come on, come on, come on. Herzog versus Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe is going to win. We're going to get top 3. We're going to secure that top 5 in GC. But I reckon I could have won that if I realized the finish was coming, because That's a pretty vital detail I missed out on. So another stage podium, but that's not important. GC time 3rd and 4th with Herzog and Bores, so we get our sponsor objective. Next to that, we actually almost win the points classification, so that's really close on 5 points of Consoni. Wait a second, Nihus wins KOM with a 2 points advantage, but I took 0 points on the first 3 climbs, so I must have gone over the last KOM point with Nihus as one of the first riders without knowing, and that's how we secure KOM, so I'm not complaining. We also take home the white jersey, a 1-2 in that for Herzog and Bores. So yeah, a pretty perfect Deutchland tour, especially with a super success on our sponsor objective. Top 3 instead of the required top 5. So we are finishing off the season with 5 out of 6 sponsor objectives and 2 out of 2 season objectives, so a near perfect season. But there's one race left to come, the Munsterland Giro, the 3rd of October, so let's simulate a month. That actually took quite a while, but I've arrived at the Munsterland Giro, our final race of the season. Stefan Koen, Christoph, Piffy, Meus, Casper van Uden, bit of the classic sprinters, I would say. When it comes to our team, Lewis Bauer, Rotman with Fitness Peak, so he should be our leader. Dominic Weiss, Paul Wright, Vöge, and the Van der Valk bros. So the final race of the season for Van der Valk and Weiss. So let's celebrate that. Pretty great start. +3 on Rotman, +3 on Weiss. That is 73 sprint on Weiss and 74 sprint on Rotman. So Rotman technically should be our leader, but how about we make a deal? Let's have Dominic Weiss prove to us that he deserves to be in our team. If he wins, I will manually change the database of my career mode to make sure he can stay with the team. Dominic, do you deserve it or not? Let's find out. Our train is basically settled. We've got Weiss as promised in last wheel, Rotman and Bauer leading him out. Despite both having better stats on the day, it's all for the entertainment purposes. Van der Valk, you can take over, right out of the way, my friend. 10k to go, break is still ahead, I don't know how far, roughly 45 seconds. We should be fine in the peloton, I think, but it's very twisty here, so I'm not sure. It's still 50 seconds. Imagine if the breakaway wins. Then I just gave Weiss a chance to try and win the stage, and then I didn't catch the breakaway in time. Whoopsie. And I'll take over with Vöge right now, 45 seconds still. Oh god, this is starting to look like the break might take it. They're right there though, come on. 99 now? Is that too early? Maybe. It might be. Energy Shell on Rotman. Energy Shell on Weiss. Vöge's almost done for. We've got Kung attacking right now. Let's go 96, 99. Let's go 99. Come on, come on, come on. Van der Valk out of the way. Bauer needs to go all out. This break will make it. This break will make it. Oh my god. That is horrible. Rotman, come on, come on, come on. Weiss, come on. What's happening? The break will make it. No, they won't. No, they won't. Weiss can go. Weiss can go. Come on, Dominic. Come on, Dominic. Okay. Okay. You're leaving the team, my friend. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Dominic. In the end, 10th position for Dominic Weiss. Disappointing. And that was it. Our final race of the season is over. 2025 is behind us, but let's take a look at the team index ranking. We were 25th earlier. Let's see, we are now 31st, so we're still in the top 35, so we are currently projected to be a pro team. There's a few days left in the season, so let's hope it stays that way. Talking about Dominic Weiss, we've got an email about him towards New Horizons. I prefer to let you know right now, these are my last weeks at the team. Yeah, well, we decided that. Next season, I'll be wearing the jersey of Tudor Pro Cycling. That's pretty cool. That's actually quite nice. I love seeing that. Him going towards an actual proper team next season, Tudor. Honestly, I truly wish you the best, Dominic. But I hope you lose every sprint against us. Fitness peak for Iago Aguirre. Come on, man. The season is over. Why are you still training? Like, you've got dedication for the sport, and then you've got Iago Aguirre dedication. He's training for a race that doesn't exist. Anyway, we're now the 20th of October, one of the final days in the season, and I do want to take a look what happened around us in the world. Who won the Tour de France, the Giro, La Vuelta, etc. So let's take a look. Ola Gegenhardt has done it again, won the Giro for Little Trek ahead of Laurens de Plus and Wout Poels. That's a pretty surprising podium, I'd say. Meanwhile, at the Tour de France, we have Jonas Vingegaard winning ahead of Primož Roglic and Adam Yates. You might ask yourself, where is Tadej Pogačar in all of this? Well, he broke his neck before the Tour de France in-game, so that's why he's nowhere. And if that wasn't enough suffering for UAE, Almeida broke his neck just before La Vuelta and didn't show up there either. McNulty became leader of the team and won the whole thing ahead of Van Wilder and Wout Poels again. Wout Poels gets 2 podiums on Grand Tours in a single season. Despite the broken neck, Tadej Pogačar went on to win the World Championships road race ahead of Van Barle and Mohoric, while Primož Roglič, the other Slovenian, won the time trial ahead of Ganna and Cattaneo. When it comes to the European champs, Van Wilder won ahead of Soler and Buchmann, and Ganna won the time trial, not that surprising. Milano-Sanremo, Merlier, Philipsen, Wout van Aert, so a bit of a sprint. Van Baarle wins RVV ahead of Wout van Aert and Mess Pedersen, who in his turn wins Paris-Roubaix finally, ahead of Mohoric and Pierre Gotera. What a performance. Van Wilder wins LBL ahead of Martinez and Jonas Vingegaard, while Pogačar wins Il Lombardia ahead of Pidcock and Roglic. One could say Cepeda winning La Flèche Wallonne for Caja Rural is a bit of a surprise though. There we go, finally an email that I love to see. The Federation has published a team index ranking, your ranking 31st in 2026. We will be a continental pro team, so we are promoting from a continental team to a pro team as we were aiming for. And this is the screen I want to end the season on. Our team for 2026, names like Tim Thorn Teutenberg, Pablo Torres, Niklas Behrens, Luis Joleurs, it just keeps going. I'm looking forward to the next season so incredibly much. And honestly, it might be realistic for already a next season go from a pro team to a World Tour team. I'm not sure, but I reckon it's possible. Now, I do want to thank every single one of you for the support on this series. We're now 2 seasons in and we're nowhere near done because I do want to win the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia and La Vuelta in this series. Next to that, thank you to REMBE Pro Cycling Team Sauerland for being the supporter financially for this series. Without them, this series would literally not exist. So I want every single one of you to comment below this video. Thank you REMBE for sponsoring this series. Anyway, that's it. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.